Oh shit! Oh damn!
Wait.
I am mad far after throw. Oh my god! Thank God! Thank God! Yo, what is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Last night, me and Jack went over the Season 3 patch notes, and to tell you the truth, I'm having mixed feelings on Season 3 so far and what we read. Some things I felt like were pretty healthy in the game, like the Perfect Parry nerfs, and other things not so much, like the throw loops, most of them being unchanged, except for like one or two characters which they got nerfed. So some things here and there felt indifferent about. Early call right now, it seems to me that Rashid's gonna be in a top 3 spot still in the meta. But we'll see how things turn out as time goes on and players get their hands on with Season 3. Let me know how y'all feel in the comments, alright? Enjoy the video. Let's see. There's a lot of universal shit.
Okay, I want to hear what they say, just overall concept, because, you know, they said defense is too good in 2.5.
But I'm not seeing a drive rush section. Alright, whatever. Alright. You want to read first?
Yeah, I'll read the overall concept and you go for Perfect Parry. Alright, our focus for this end of the year content was various character tunings in addition to alterations to the general strategy of the game, the number of battle system changes. Okay. A list of changes and our explanations behind them can be found below. We hope these explanations explain our thought process, especially for adjustments where the intention is less obvious than others. Okay. Perfect Parry.
A screen freeze will no longer occur when successfully performing a perfect parry unless the correct direction is held. Down back must be held for low attacks and back must be held for high and overhead attacks to successfully produce a screen freeze. Yeah, we knew about that already, right?
Yeah.
This change is intended to improve the feeling of being on the receiving end of a perfect parry in response to a number of situations. One, because perfect parry required no additional input. Yes, it was too easy of a choice to simply parry the moment the players. Thank God. Yes, we've been knowing that for years. Another was the drive parry before drive rush, occasionally called a perfect parry by chance when hit by an opponent's space hitting. Yep, that happened a lot too. Not often, but not uncommon. You know, we all gotten that before. These kind of incidental perfect parry situations were found to result in frustration for players.
Yeah, I think they're calling out certain people.
They heard item. While we had attempted to balance the risk and reward of perfect parry through gauge use / gain and increasing recovery of drive parry, reward was still too high on success and the risk too low on failure. By requiring additional input alongside the already present timer requirement, we hope to reduce these incidental parries. Perfect parry against projectile would produce no time freeze, have been kept as they were in order to provide projectile. Okay, yeah, we figured they wouldn't be changing these.
Adjustments result from perfect parries. Okay. Because the perfect parry alterations have made highs and lows more important, main characters will receive changes to their lows.
Really?
To ensure they're not overly powerful. Okay.
Huh.
This change also means that it'll be difficult to perform perfect parry against an attack out of drive rush, a common choice to begin an offensive push. Taking this into consideration, crouching immune kicks that cannot be canceled into other moves have been given scaling in order to ease their strength and use from drive rush, as they lead to combos and were safe on block. So
like Aki, Kimberly,
Manon.
Yeah, Manon.
Oh, so like the lows that like get something. Okay.
Yeah.
In anticipation of long-reaching lows becoming a powerful way to begin offense, characters are able to cancel the crouching medium kick, will no longer be able to evade an opponent's throw after having the drive rush light attack blocked from crouching medium kick.
Wait, what?
There's a required opponent to throw as soon as they're able. So can I just mash throw and it's like guaranteed?
Characters are able to cancel the crouching medium kicks, will no longer be able to evade an opponent's throw?
So like, I think it's like if you do low forward drive rush jab, I think you're just close. Like there's no shimmy.
Huh.
I think that's what it's saying. Like there's no shimmy situation.
Interesting. Okay, we're gonna see that in action. We're gonna see that in action in a bit. I got this. Attack sequences using crouch light kick from close ranges have also received changes. Really? Crouch light kick? Okay. Because perfect parry was universal for strikes, it was common to have crouch light kicks perfect parry when trying to check an opponent's wake up. This combined with the fact that most light punches resulted in more advantage. Crouching light kicks were considered a low priority move with the changes in perfect parry. These attacks should see much more use. We have also made it more likely for consecutive like attacks to reach. So not as much pushback. To advantage in pushback on block to light moves. So crouching light kicks got slightly buffed, I guess. Okay. Universal thing. I like that. That sounds like a good change.
Not too bad. So below we had assist combos that incorporate crouch light kick as a second technique string.
Modern.
Modern, yeah. So not too bad. All right. Throw escapes. All right, this is the one that I know people want. The player who escapes a throw would now receive more drive gauge and super gauge than before.
Okay.
A classic defense strategy was to perform a delay throw escape after block for an instant. This was a strong option against both strikes and throws, but it proved difficult to turn the fight around into your favor as the attacker can simply wait and attack or throw attempt, making it all a high risk but low return defense option. As a defensive measure against throws, players can also backdash or jump to get better rewards, which meant that the throw escape was not an optional chosen often. Notify players another valuable close range option when on the defensive. We decided to give more resources upon successful throw escape. This would be a huge boon for a player, especially just before hitting burnout, and can become a valid option to get out of a tight situation. Okay.
I hope.
I mean,
that's not it though.
It's not what we're looking for.
Oh boy. Sweeps, along with reducing the hurt box on the first active frames, we made adjustments so that on normal or counter hit, players can still perform a recovery. Oh, interesting.
Wait, say. Oh.
But reducing on the first, we made it just a normal or counter hit, players can still perform a recovery. You know how like if you counter hit sweep somebody, it's like if you punish counter them.
Yeah, and it's just hard. Okay.
It's not like that anymore. Regular sweep is the same as counter hit sweep.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's a good change. By greatly reducing the hurt box immediately after the attack startup, although there's some risk if the attack was blocked or missed, it's now an attack that can win out against other pokes more often. Remember this option when you don't have much health left or in a pinch. Okay. On the other hand, the move can now be recovered from after a normal or counter, so your offensive situation after a hit is much different. Each character will have a different wake-up gameplay now, so study from a normal or counter hit.
Does this change the strategy of knocking down an opponent and side switching before they get up is now gone, except for the attack lands punch counter? Okay, makes sense. So, sweep, you can just...
Yeah. That makes sense. Then modern shit, which initially play one player would differ from when performing forward jump on the opponent who's on the corner. That might fix that weird behavior where, like, you try to DP when you're cornered and they jump over you sometimes, you know?
Oh, like where it's a fucked up jump in.
Yeah.
And it will look like you're on the same side and he just crosses.
I'm getting on.
Advancing drive gauge recovery amount. Drive gauge recovery now occurs from frame 11 and later after moving forward. The dual cone up here that occurs immediately performing overdrive art is not effective to the amount of drive gauge. Okay, so drive gauge recovery is worse, technically.
Yes.
Perfect parry changes, so like the screen freeze that occurs with perfect parry will no longer occur if the correct block direction input is not used. So high overhead attacks, stand block, and parry. Low attacks, cross block, and parry. If a player performs an incorrect block input, a perfect parry will not trigger, but they will recover more drive gauge than a normal parry. Seems like assist stuff, or modern growth, bugs, fixes.
Just like a Rashid.
But all right, you better help your character. This is all you, bro.
Rashid's impressive agility and special moves allowed him to easily escape the corner, while easily pushing his opponent into the corner. We've weakened his easily looped offensive in the corner using his forward throw, while giving a larger reward for hitting whiff strikes in neutral. Forward throw. Rashid will now be further away from his opponent when safely performing a forward throw. With the ability to stay at an advantage with a number of powerful strikes while in the corner after a forward throw, it was extremely difficult for opponents to escape his pressure. In order to reduce the number of situations where this can occur, we've altered the situation Rashid find himself in after a throw.
Yo, no throw loop, motherfucker.
Wait, but it's not universal? Is it just Rashid?
Yo.
Overdrive whirlwind shot held. Overdrive whirlwind now requires less time held in order to fully power. Oh, I like that.
What the fuck?
Boosting its ease of use.
You were already using that shit, man.
Yeah, I was probably like the only one who used it like that though. You know, that's the crazy part. So y'all have to deal with me more. All the other Rashids not so much. Well, I guess to try to say it now. It can now also be lined into from rising kick. Wait, what is that? Medium punch heavy kick.
The
target combo.
Heavy, target combo.
It can now also be lined. Oh, so combos from target combo? Why would you want that? Okay, whatever. Due to the number of hits, overdrive spin rates are often beat drive impact. This has been altered so that, like other characters, overdrive moves this will not occur. Really? Akuma has also received a balance chain of the same thing. Huh? They just added Akuma.
Is that added?
Interesting.
All right.
I guess it's whatever. Modern forward walk during burnout fixed issue where the first frame of Rashi's forward would be faster than intended during burnout. Wow, what the fuck? Okay.
So wait, you were faster?
We never knew that, but I guess.
All right.
Standing light punch extended forward momentum when using attack from drive rush by 3 frames. Wait, extended forward momentum.
So I think we can drive rush and slight delay. You go a little bit more forward with jab now.
Making it easier to check?
Let's say we're full screen, and you drive rush at me, and you do jab. You're getting closer to me now, so you may be able to hit me. You may be able to clip me.
Okay. Then medium punch reduce pushback on punish counter. Okay. Jump heavy punch fixing issue where the super hard gauge on block was the same on hit. Oh, they know that. Extended knockback time for a light spinning mixer for second hit on block by 3 frames. Missing with the third hit on opponent burnout will no longer leave you open. Oh shit! Yeah, that actually happened a decent amount. That's cool. I'm okay with that change. Medium spinner expanded hitbox forward for the first hit. Really? Oh,
that sounds like a better answer.
Yeah, makes it easier in here. Now will it get stuffed? Probably will. That would probably still happen. That was the main issue. Boosted medium spinning. Okay, yeah. Time of air attack invincibly charged from frames 5 to 8 to 5 to 3. Oh, wait. This is easier. This is better in here. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, but that's
Let's freaking go.
Right?
Huh? Yeah, when it's enhanced. When it's enhanced.
Okay.
Yeah, so I guess it didn't really happen that much. I'm not Yeah, never mind. I'm not that excited. Overdrive spinning mixer. Third hit will no longer hit grounded opponents. Overdrive whirlwind shot. Reduce startup range from 44 to 41. Reduce full technique length from 79 seconds. Extended time air current lasts by. Oh, they gave you more time to use like the enhanced whirlwind stuff. So that small tornado that was present when you fully charge this, they gave us more time, so you can do some more Rashid nonsense.
Well, bro,
they kind of just slight nerfs, slight buffs. The throw nerf sounds pretty crazy though. That seems very detrimental, but we'll see. Overdrive or Cyclone. Fix an issue where Rashid would only attack with a standing move or have his damage scale with perfect parry scaling after perfect parry. Huh. Okay. Arena Sky High, expanded hitbox upwards for the first hit during combo only. Oh yeah, because I would miss sometimes. That's nice. And increased distance from the opponent on hit in the corner. There's no level 2 changes. There's no level 2 changes. No, so I guess level 2 is here to stay. Let's see how these throws look like. Well, really, level 2 didn't get touched at all. That's crazy. I thought I was gonna get touched even a little bit, you know? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh shit! Oh damn! Wait. I am mad far off the throw.
Wait, do it again.
Plus 27.
I'm looking at the stream. Oh my!
I'm plus 27 though.
You got a drive rush now. If you...
It's still there, bro.
Crouch jab is probably the best one.
Crouch jab.
Yeah.
Has more range to it. It's still there. Whoop!
It's still there?
Throw loops are still here.
Another year?
Another year of throw loops, bro. I mean, it looks like it'll be harder. They made it harder, that's for sure. I guess it's not automatic as it was before, but it's still doable. Oh boy. Bro. Another year of throw loops though.
Wait, I want...
The next day.
So yeah, regarding the perfect parry changes, looks like you have to hold back when it's mid or high attacks, and then perfect parry. And when it comes to low attacks, you have to hold down back. I'm holding down back the entire time. That is so it's still +1. That's like some people are calling it the imperfect parry. Yeah, it's still +1. So I think that's pretty good. Like if you don't get the perfect parry freeze, I don't think you deserve the plus frames. That works still the same. So I just gotta get used to holding back and then perfect parrying this. I'm a huge fan of this change. A huge fan. Yeah, see, I'm trying to get I'm trying to show that even when I get the imperfect parry here, I'm actually not plus enough to contest after the imperfect parry. His stand jab beats me. Again, great change. All these high lows, left, right, mix up pressure that people do on offense, completely negated when you just tap parry. So much better. So much better. How minus is this? 0. Okay, so the frame rate is just entirely the same. If you get the perfect parry without the screen freeze, it's as if you just regularly blocked it. Amazing change. The best change of Season 3 so far. But I guess that's pretty much it when it comes to the universal changes, the general changes of the balance patch. The throw escapes, the perfect parry, and the sweeps. There are a little bit some other you can call universal, like the crouch medium punch nerfs for most characters. Let me see this actually. Let me check again. Not close enough. That's heavily nerfed. Oh my god. Oh my god. I was never able to do this before. With Stand Fierce? Not even that. So every character that had a crouch beam punch like this apparently got nerfed. So the Shotos, Jury got hit with it, Kimberly got hit with it. That's a great change. Not entirely universal because not every character who has a crouch beam punch like that, but every character who does have a crouch beam punch like that received that nerf. Thank God. You can't shimmy more if they insta-tech. You weren't able to shimmy them before they insta-tech. If they insta-tech, you weren't able to shimmy before. It's more like 2 or 3 delay frames. That's when you can get the tech. Oh, I guess even then you can't. Yeah, for sure. Okay, I see. Because before 3-frame delay, I would be able to shimmy there. So even delay tech. I see. I actually think that's a good change. I feel like that's a universal change, right? I think somebody else got that. I think Ken got that, maybe. Let me look at some of the Rashid changes. I saw them a little bit last night, but I want to check them again. So some bug fixes. This sounds like you can check his drive rush easier with stand light punch. Even though I feel like people did drive rush crouch light kick or drive rush stand light kick, not drive rush stand light punch. This one's kind of cool. Light spinning mixer, extend knockback time for a second on hit on block by 3 frames. Missing with the 3rd hit on opponent and burnout will no longer leave you open to counter attack. This will happen every now and then. In the last season, this is what would happen. Like, I guess I can't showcase it anymore, but help you all visualize it. The 3rd hit would whiff there, and then I would be -6. And I've gotten punished for that before plenty of times. But it seems like this never happens now. The 3rd hit does not whiff, so that's pretty cool. Spinning mixer, medium spinning mixer, expanded hitbox forward for the 1st hit. So this might be better than anti-air. The thing is, I don't really get it. Were they trying to make it a better anti-air? Because this wasn't the reason why it was losing. It's not that it didn't have enough range. It's that sometimes it would get punish counter because it didn't have the frames for it to be invul to air attacks. You still got hit out of today? Yeah, I could easily still see that. That wasn't the issue. It's not that it didn't reach. It didn't have range to it. It was that the air invul frames weren't there like that. Now this boosted medium spinning mixer, timing of air attack invincibility changed from frames 5 to 8 to frames 3 to 11. This is what I'm looking for, but this is on the enhanced medium spinning mixer, I'm pretty sure. Since it says boosted, it sounds like only like when the small tornado is there is when you'll see it, but you never really did that in matches. You never really got enhanced medium mixer. Actually, hold on. Let me use a prime example real quick. You usually do EX spinning mixer, but maybe this will give you a reason to use a medium mixer now. Where's Manon at? Bodied. Ha! I gotta delay it. So it's probably doable, it's just tricky. I could see this coming into play for this situation. In this situation only. Overdrive spinning mixer, 3rd hit will no longer hit grounded opponents. Yeah, so that will get bodied by DI now, apparently. Which I'm not the biggest fan of that, but so be it, I guess. Because a lot of other DPs suffer the same way. So like even someone like Adam has done some trickery, like because I'm OSing the EX mixer whenever I see drive rush cancel. I think I'll just lose here. Yeah, I just lose there. This used to beat the DI and break the armor. But now it just gets bodied. I think the perfect parry changes alone is what make the patch great. To me, I think that makes it great. This is a little bit crazy. I don't think you'll see. Okay, so overdrive whirlwind shot. When you hold the EX fireball and get like the 3 hits out of it, they made it faster to actually start up by a few frames and reduce the full technique. Okay, yeah. And extend time air current lasts by 10 frames. So the little small tornado that spawns when you do it also lasts a little bit longer, which I think is noticeable. Yeah, that small tornado that spawns definitely lasts longer than before. That might be a good solution too, actually. If they're buffing the medium mixer, enhanced medium mixer, and they give you more time on the small tornado. Huh. So I guess his anti-airs did get buffed slightly. I don't think it fixed the problem entirely, but I'll take this part. The enhanced overdrive whirlwind shot, Arabian cyclone. This is just like a combo fix. Sometimes the overdrive sky high would whiff, but now this doesn't seem like it will do anymore. And the throw got nerfs. Whew. Also, apparently, hold up, before I get to that, apparently you can do this. Like in the corner. I don't know why you would want to do this. I feel like there's way better combos. Unless something gets figured out that's optimal. Well, actually, hold on. That might be more optimal than this combo that I usually did. Oh, it is more optimal. Okay. Ah, hold on. Huh. Something. It's something. Now let me check out the throw. He goes crazy far, man. Definitely cannot get the crouch medium punch pressure he once did. Yeah, that doesn't work anymore. Yep, just not work at all. Now, why didn't this affect the whole cast? I don't know. I don't know why they pick and chose which characters got throw loops nerfed. Or in Ed's case, it got removed. And then you're gonna have to spend drive rush for it. Shit like this. Because the frame data is still the same. Plus 27, yeah, that's how plus he was before. It might be better off spending drive rush in a lot of cases now. You can still get the throw loop. Slightly harder, but you can still get it. I'm just so confused. Like, why is this a solution to throw loops? Just get rid of them, bruh. For everybody. Oh, Bison. I know his normals got nerfed to make it easier to whip punish. As it should have been. Oh my god, that would never happen. That never happened last season. Oh my god. Thank fucking god. Thank god. This got nerfed too. This would be considered, at this timing, that would have been considered late in the last season. Good luck making a whiff. I felt like I made a whiff plenty of times in the last season. It was mostly just whiff punishing it because he recovered in time. And then I would get whiff punished. I could see that too. Oh my god, I could do low forward? Wow, that would not have been in time. Nope, yeah, that would have been considered late in the last season.